No doubt.
Matt Stepp, Dave Campbell's Texas football here at the FallsTown Coaches Clinic, here with the new head coach of the City View Mustangs, Coach Akeem Leviston. Coach, first off, congratulations on the job, and welcome to being a Texas high school head coach. I'm sure it's always been a dream when you get into coaching. When you decided you wanted to be a coach, your dream was always to have your own program. I guess the first thing, when you got the call that you were the guy there at City View, what was that like? What were the emotions like?
It was almost like a chuckle to yourself because I was in my wife's classroom at Ferris when I got the call. And I told him, I said, hey, I got to call you back because I don't have a good reception in here. But he did tell me as soon as he called, hey, this is what we're going to do going forward. I was like, well, you're going to have to call me back because I've got no reception in here. My girl's about to get off the bus. So my wife and I kind of just started laughing a little bit. And then he called later that night, and then we ironed everything out for negotiation, all that stuff.
All that fun stuff, right?
Yeah.
So celebratory dinner with the family afterwards, right? Did you go out to dinner afterwards?
No, we did not. We just got ready to go to school the next morning.
Okay. Now, obviously, we'll talk about kind of City View a little bit, and obviously taking over under difficult circumstances with the untimely passing of Coach Aldrich, who did an amazing job.
Yes, sir.
With that program, that's not an easy thing. So, kind of how have you handled and navigated that kind of challenge? Because a lot of head coaches don't have that. This is a very unique thing, and it's an unfortunate thing. But how have you navigated that with the kids in the community?
So I told the interview committee when I was interviewing, I told everyone in the first meeting, and I told the kids, I'm not here to erase or replace Coach Aldrich. Everybody that I talked to, even before I got the job, had nothing but positive things to say about what he had done when he took over for Coach Hawkins and the man that he was. So you really have to be sensitive into what you're changing, why you're changing, all of that good stuff. But it's really been a really good transition from the kids, from administration, from Coach Aldrich's wife. We had a really good conversation. I met with her, I believe it was last week, for about an hour and a half. So it's really been smooth, and I think everybody understands that I'm genuine when I say we want to continue that legacy of what he's built there and just really take it to the next level.
And when you talk about that legacy, I'm sure I know you've broken down the tape a little bit and watched City View's games last year. Had a great year last year. I'm sure you thought watching them, they were a well-coached football team.
Absolutely.
When you look at your ball club going into 2025, I know you haven't got your hands quite on everything yet. You got summer strength and conditioning to go. But what do you envision? What are going to be the strong points of what City View has coming back versus you kind of melding into what you do as a coach?
Anytime you have a quarterback returning, you got a shot. And when you have a really good quarterback returning, you really have a good shot. And we have a really good quarterback returning in Malachi Williams. Our defense is returning 7 guys. Our offense is returning 7 guys. So I really feel good about where we are from a base level because there's a lot worse situations that you can take over for.
Sure. Especially you're taking over a 9-3 ball club. A lot of first-time head coaches don't have that.
Yes.
That's a little bit of a luxury, right? You're not taking over a rebuild by any means.
It's a luxury and it's a curse all at the same time.
Sure.
Because the floor is 9 in most people's eyes. But I think we do have the opportunity to build upon that. But one thing that I told them is we're going to start from scratch. Start from scratch and then kind of pave our own way. But in the back of the mind, you have the ability to do 9+ if you take care of business and win every single day with the strength and conditioning, with the discipline, with the classroom, with all those little things.
And, summer strength and conditioning I know is going to be huge this year because you're taking over. You've got, the skill work that the UIL allows you to be, and you're on a really accelerated time frame. So how important is the summer for you guys?
It's important, and I'm a little bit different than most, I believe, because I truly want the entire program to have success. So we won't really dive into football until July. June is our Olympic sports. They get all the sports-specific stuff after our workouts. And then in July, we'll go volleyball and football. We'll do a little bit of 7-on-7 with Iowa Park, not a big 7-on-7 guy. But July, I think we'll hit it running. But the good thing about that is this is probably the earliest I've ever gotten to come in and install anything at any new place I've been into. So getting to start now in May or late April and May with the staff, and then just throughout the summer slowly get into it with the kids. I like the calendar for us personally.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your time. We'll let you get back to the clinic here at the FallsTown Clinic. Congratulations again and good luck in 2025.
Thank you very much.